Ikigai, the Japanese secret to a long and happy life. Ikigai, the Japanese secret to a long and happy life by Hector Garcia and Francesc Miralles explores the Japanese concept of Ikigai, meaning a reason for being. This book uncovers principles for living a fulfilling and purpose-driven life, derived from Japan's famously long-lived communities. Here are some key quotes from the book along with explanations. Only staying active will make you want to live 100 years. Explanation: this highlights the importance of movement and engagement in life. Physical activity is not only crucial for physical health but also for mental well-being. Staying active gives people a sense of purpose, fosters happiness, and strengthens resilience, which is essential for longevity. The happiest people are not the ones who achieve the most. They are the ones who spend more time than others in a state of flow. Explanation: the concept of flow, or being deeply absorbed in an activity, is central to finding joy and satisfaction. When we lose ourselves in tasks we love and excel at, we feel fulfilled and content. Flow helps to reduce stress, enhance creativity, and promote a lasting sense of happiness. Our Ikigai is different for all of us, but one thing we have in common is that we are all searching for meaning. Explanation: Ikigai is unique to each individual, shaped by their passions, talents, and values. This search for purpose is universal, and finding one's Ikigai brings a sense of direction and fulfillment. Embracing our individual purpose brings meaning and clarity to our lives. Having a clearly defined Ikigai brings satisfaction, happiness, and meaning to our lives. Explanation: defining your Ikigai provides a guiding force in daily life. When we know our purpose, we're more likely to make decisions aligned with our true desires and values, which leads to lasting satisfaction and joy. Worrying about things that are beyond our control accomplishes nothing. Explanation: this quote underscores the importance of focusing on what we can influence and letting go of things we cannot. Accepting that certain outcomes are beyond our control brings inner peace and reduces unnecessary stress, allowing us to direct our energy toward what truly matters. The key to a long and happy life is to live with serenity and resilience. Explanation: serenity helps us handle challenges without excessive worry, while resilience allows us to bounce back from difficulties. Together, these qualities build a strong foundation for a happy, balanced life, helping us navigate life's ups and downs with grace. Being in a hurry is inversely proportional to quality of life. Explanation: rushing through life often diminishes our ability to appreciate each moment. Taking time to engage fully with our experiences, tasks, and relationships brings a greater sense of fulfillment and enhances our quality of life. Keep going, don't change your path. Explanation: perseverance is an essential part of Ikigai. When we face setbacks, it's tempting to abandon our goals, but commitment to our purpose, despite obstacles, leads to growth, resilience, and the satisfaction of achieving long-term success. Small changes can help us achieve our big goals. Explanation: incremental improvements compound over time to create significant positive changes. The authors suggest taking small, consistent steps toward our goals, which is more manageable and sustainable than drastic, short-lived efforts. We don't create meaning in our lives. We discover it. Explanation: according to the book, Ikigai is something we uncover through self-reflection and by paying attention to our passions and skills. Meaning is not something we invent, it's something we find by connecting with what truly resonates with us. Eat and sleep, and you'll live a long life. You have to learn to relax. Explanation: good health is founded on basic routines like eating nutritious food, getting sufficient rest, and allowing ourselves time to relax. Stress management is essential for a healthy life, and relaxation is necessary for both mental and physical rejuvenation. Finding your Ikigai is easier when you stop trying to impress others and start doing what you love. Explanation: true fulfillment comes when we pursue what we genuinely enjoy, rather than seeking approval or validation from others. When we align our actions with our inner passions rather than external expectations, we're more likely to find lasting happiness. The grand essentials to happiness in this life are something to do, something to love, and something to hope for. Explanation: happiness thrives on purpose, connection, and optimism. Having meaningful activities, love, whether for people, hobbies, or ideals, and a vision for the future creates a balanced, fulfilling life. Together, these elements keep us engaged, connected, and motivated. Walk slowly, and you'll go far. Explanation: this quote emphasizes the importance of pacing oneself in life. Rather than rushing, embracing a slow and steady approach allows us to avoid burnout and to appreciate the journey. By progressing mindfully, we often achieve more in the long run while maintaining our well-being. The art of living is to make good use of the time we have. Explanation: time is our most valuable resource, and Ikigai encourages using it purposefully. This quote is a reminder to invest time in what truly matters, such as relationships, personal growth, and meaningful work, rather than on distractions or pursuits that don't align with our values. There is no future, no past. There is only the present. Explanation: living in the moment is a core tenet of the Ikigai philosophy. Worrying about the past or future often leads to stress and regret, but by focusing on the present, we can fully engage in life, reduce anxiety, and find peace in the here and now. Celebrate each day, and make it your masterpiece. Explanation: this quote encourages us to treat each day as an opportunity for fulfillment. When we see each day as a chance to create something meaningful, we're more likely to act with intention and appreciate the value of each moment. Being busy does not always mean real work. The object of all work is production or accomplishment, and to either of these ends, there must be forethought, system, planning, intelligence, and honest purpose. Explanation: Ikigai values purposeful, intentional work over mere busyness. Simply filling time with tasks isn't enough. True productivity comes from working with clear goals and purpose. This approach maximizes impact and fulfillment while minimizing wasted energy. Spending time in nature is a reminder that we are part of something much larger. Explanation: nature plays a significant role in the Ikigai lifestyle, reminding us of our connection to the world. Being in nature provides perspective, reduces stress, and helps us see life beyond our individual concerns. This connection often brings peace and grounding. Ikigai is not something grand or extraordinary. It is something that brings you joy in small doses, day by day. Explanation: Ikigai is not necessarily about achieving monumental goals, rather, it's about finding small daily joys that make life meaningful. This could be as simple as enjoying a hobby, connecting with others, or doing work that feels fulfilling. Embracing the everyday moments leads to long-term contentment. One day spent in a state of flow is better than 1,000 days spent in a haze. Explanation: flow, a state of deep focus and engagement, brings a sense of purpose and clarity that aimless days cannot match. When we engage fully with what we love or excel at, time seems to disappear, and life feels more vibrant and meaningful. When you have clarity of intention, the universe conspires with you to make it happen. Explanation: this quote suggests that setting a clear purpose aligns your actions and energies in a way that brings opportunities to you. Ikigai emphasizes that clarity and intention help us direct our lives purposefully, increasing our chances of achieving what we set out to accomplish. In life, there is no need to hurry or be restless. Living is about enjoying each step, not reaching some final destination. Explanation: Ikigai teaches that life's meaning comes from the journey itself rather than any single achievement. By focusing on the process and enjoying each moment, we experience greater satisfaction, find peace, and reduce stress associated with constantly seeking future outcomes. He who has a why to live for can bear almost any how. Explanation: this quote, borrowed from philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche, underlines the power of purpose. Having a strong why provides resilience and motivation, helping us to persevere through difficulties. A deep sense of purpose or Ikigai makes us more capable of enduring life's challenges. Your Ikigai is at the intersection of what you are good at, what you love, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. Explanation: This popular Ikigai diagram illustrates that true fulfillment is a balance of passion, skill, demand, and value. Finding a purpose that aligns with all four elements leads to a deeply rewarding life, combining personal joy with positive contributions and practical sustainability. Smiling is a simple way to improve your outlook on life. Explanation: a genuine smile can positively affect mood and perspective, making it easier to face challenges and foster good relationships. Ikigai encourages small acts of positivity, like smiling, which uplift both oneself and those around. Give thanks to your ancestors, to nature, and to your friends. Explanation: gratitude is central to Ikigai and is seen as essential for a joyful life. Acknowledging those who came before, the environment that supports us, and our loved ones builds humility, appreciation, and a sense of interconnectedness that enriches our lives. A strong sense of community has been shown to increase longevity. Explanation: social bonds and community support play a vital role in longevity and happiness, as evidenced by Japan's longevity hotspots. Community provides a support network, reduces isolation, and fosters a sense of belonging, all of which contribute to a longer, healthier life. Life is not a problem to be solved but a reality to be experienced. Explanation: Ikigai views life as a journey to be embraced with openness rather than a series of issues to fix. By focusing on experiences and staying present, we can find joy and peace rather than feeling burdened by life's complexities. The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away. Explanation: finding one's unique talents and sharing them with the world is a deeply fulfilling endeavor. Ikigai is not just about self-discovery but about using what we find to contribute to others, creating a cycle of purpose, satisfaction, and positive impact. These quotes from Ikigai encourage readers to pursue a meaningful life by embracing their passions, staying active, finding flow, and practicing resilience and patience. The wisdom of Ikigai emphasizes small, steady improvements, a calm and resilient mindset, and the importance of discovering what makes each individual's life worth living.